how you feel about these gay rumors that's coming out about Diddy? All these guys coming out saying that he violated them.
I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say Diddy is straight. You heard me? I'm not gonna say that. I know what a straight man is, and I wouldn't 100% say Diddy is straight. I don't think nothing wrong with being gay as long as you're proud of being who you are. But I think Diddy has fondled in the closet a lot in his life, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's why I said left field. If you ever heard me say on the interview, I said left field, UFO, definitely X Files. If that's who you are, you heard me. That's all gravy. As long as you standing firm on who you are. But I do believe that the homie done funneled a lot in his life for sure. Even from what I've seen. You know, I mean, walking to the studio, and I'm just gonna say at the end of the day, bruh, there is no crime of being a freak, but you know, if you gay, it's okay. Let it be known. Like you did. Maybe they wouldn't look at you so crazy because the accusations that they giving you, Diddy, with the dudes that's suing you from all that type of shit. It is only a certain amount of time towards people from different walks of life can keep saying the same thing and it don't be true. You heard me? It got to be some truth to that. You did. So all I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, you know, do I think Diddy gay? I don't know what that means. Do I think Diddy is a? Yes, yes, I do. And that right there is coming from just my experience. You know, to know what a straight man is, and to know a man that like to play a lot in life, that like to funnel a lot in life. You dig? He lived too long to not want to do that. And I don't even think he will be gay off being sexually attracted to men, you know? I think it'd be him experimenting so long that he'll get tired of the bad bitches. So when I hear the stories of, you heard me, of the situations, it just kind of makes me say, yeah, sound about right. Because it does sound about right. You can't sit up here and it not plague your mind to say, I think Diddy used to funnel with boys too. Do you think Diddy used to funnel with boys? You asking me? Do you think so?
I mean, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like he had his share of men before. I don't know. I mean, hey,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
but for you said that you believe he's bi. So what did you see that makes you believe that?
All right. One time I'm in the studio. Don't judge me either. One time I'm in the studio. One time I'm in the studio, and maybe I was tripping because I never really quite been a weed smoker or nothing, you know. But one time I'm smoking weed, brother, and I walk in the studio and just seen uncomfortability to my eyes. How about that? I seen uncomfortability to my eyes. You know, and my eyes are very comfortable with things that I see. And I seen uncomfortability with my eyes. And I'm not going to, I'm not laying back there and saying that everything I'm saying is just 100. You know, that's why I was
The
so.
latest revelations surrounding Sean Diddy Combs have sent shockwaves not only through the entertainment industry, but also across the public sphere. The controversy stems from explosive claims made in a memoir that has recently gained significant attention. The book, allegedly written by Kim Porter, who was Diddy's late partner, paints a deeply troubling picture of the music mogul and his behavior. Entitled Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side.
Easy for me to get out of my contract is because Round knew to let me go. You know what I'm saying? And even right now, I just say uncomfortability to my eyes. You can take that how you want it. You heard me? But uncomfortability to my eyes. What I'm not used to seeing two men do when I look at them. A powerful man at that. I walked in the studio and seen two powerful men doing things that was uncomfortable to my eyes. And that's that. So you can take that how you want it. There you have it. My daddy told me to say that. My daddy said, make sure you let it be known that my pa, free my daddy. He said, you make sure you let it be known if you seen something uncomfortable with your eyes, you dig? That man left you down bad. You got shot. I got fucking shot. I went through a lot. I couldn't even feed my family. Yeah, fucking right, that nigga gay. Uncomfortable with my eyes. Fucking right. Yes, he's gay. Okay, but I don't think someone being gay is bad. And that's the thing. I don't think someone being gay is like a curse. If that's their preference, then say, bro, that's their preference. Now, you ask me, did he do anything left field? And that's why I gave the answer. Yes, I've seen things when I walked in the studio that was uncomfortable to my eyes with another powerful person in the music business. And that's just that.
What was your reaction and what was his reaction when you caught him?
I opened the door, I seen what I seen, and I hurried up and slammed the door. And ever since then, Ron was treating me nice. That's how I was. Fuck, I couldn't get Lil Daddy, the Lil Daddy video. I couldn't get the Lil Daddy video shot for nothing. You heard me? I'm talking about for nothing. But after that happened, I went back home to New Orleans and we was shooting Lil Daddy. As a matter of fact, we shot Lil Daddy, my solo Lil Daddy, and we shot the remix with Wayne and Jody Breeze the same day. How you love that? Yeah.
So he greenlit the videos after you caught him.
Right after that. Yeah, I just seen I seen it, bro, and it fucked me up. I'm not even gonna much lie to you. I wasn't really I looked at Diddy differently after that. The $30 million was out the window once I seen him look that way. I low key I wasn't feeling that bad boy shit no more. I wasn't feeling that shit no more. And say, bro, the funny part, I'm never really the type of person that get on here and do all that shit there. But I talked to my daddy, and my daddy said, you went through so much in life and you swept it under the rug. And everybody just expect you to just eat that. That man left you for dead out here. You don't have to speak your truth. You just gotta be city. Just be yourself. This time, be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to say, oh, I'm speaking my truth, or I'm not trying to expose nobody. It's already out there. How I'm trying to expose was
The memoir has ignited outrage, shock, and intense speculation. The contents of this book, which include serious allegations of sexual misconduct, illicit parties, and abuse, have left the public grappling with the...
I just try to pursue my career. I didn't do anything. And what she meant by that, just my perspective, I think what she meant was I didn't make him look like anything of what I could have made him look like. I think Cassie felt like the things that he done to her, she could have been put him out there, and she chose not to. So whenever she asked for what she deserved, he treated her like he treated the band. And the difference between Cassie and the band, she went for hers. And because Cassie come from a good family. Them people gonna fight for that lady. And most of us from the band, we came from adolescent situations. So those trauma things is just kind of like typical, and that's sad. And it's diabolical and it's fucked up. But we look at things that happen to us as we should brush it under the rug. Cassie people ain't feel that way. They felt like we want to be compensated for the things that he put her through. And that's exactly what happened. That's facts.
And you was there when Puffy took Cassie from Ryan Leslie.
I was around. I can't say I was right there. I wasn't there at the moment of time. Oh, I'm taking your bitch, Ryan. You heard me? I wasn't around that time, but I gradually seen Cassie with Ryan to gradually see Ryan not around no more, and Diddy's the guy with Cassie now. Facts. So it don't take rocket scientists to see that he took his bitch. Period. He took your bitch. Period. Because after that, you heard me, Ryan stopped really kind of coming around after that situation. And I don't think Ryan felt no way. I think Ryan charged it to the game. And the rapport that I had with Ryan, he was so cool that I don't really think he killed though. I think he was just probably like, man, if she chose to go with him, then have her. That's how I think he looked at it. Courtesy of his demeanor and his characteristics, Yeah. Wow. Wow, bro. It's wild. This whole situation, it don't even feel real. It feel like a dream. It feel like a dream. And the Me Too people, everybody that's suing them now, like, damn, that's just crazy. The suing situation, I don't think that everyone is keeping the G of why they're suing Diddy. I think they're just milking him. And if Diddy bite, that's just easy money. And that's another thing about the situation. He's in a money pit, you know, for him, and it puts his back against the wall, you know. It makes him have no other choice but to fucking try to resolve this as much as possible. But what Diddy don't understand, it's already out there, baby. It's already out there. You might as well just go to war with them people, like I was going through. And I know I'm not on Diddy level of celebrity. I'm pretty popular though, but I'm not on Diddy level of celebrity, you know. But
disturbing implications of such accusations against one of hip-hop's most influential and powerful figures. The book's accusations are not merely the ramblings of a disgruntled ex-partner, but come from the diary of Kim Porter, which she allegedly kept on a flash drive before her death in 2018. The memoir claims that Porter entrusted these sensitive recordings to close friends for safekeeping, and now, several years later, the diary entries have been compiled and made public. These writings, as per the memoir's claims, serve as
them people already smashed you, bruh. You might as well just wait it out, thug it out, get it together, and go to war with them. If you ain't do it, you know, you're gonna reign supreme at the end. You know, because it's their job to chump up buku charges on you, you know, and then see what they can prove. And that's their job. So you're not in jail right now because you are found guilty or anything. You in there off accusations and trumped up charges.
Yeah, he got a lot to overcome, man. And it's crazy seeing Cassie with a trainer now. And I heard that, you know, the trainer she with Diddy, he's the one that hired him.
But that lets you know women though, not all, but that lets you know the vulnerability of women. You know, some women are a little different because how can you go from this multi-billion? No, I'm not gonna say multi-billion. This billionaire to being vulnerable to a trainer. Well, I guess the word is vulnerability, isn't it? At the end of the day, money stops being important when you get around it enough. And that's the thing, you know, you can only control somebody for so long with money towards they start finding a glitch in the matrix. Even when the band, you know, we got so used to being around money and everything with money and everything laid out for us that when some, not going to say all, but when some got the rug swept from under them, they didn't even know how to handle reality anymore. Because you got to understand, we've been on that show close to 4 to 5 years straight. You dig? So when the rug gets swept from under you, you know, that you know, and that's what I think. Like my brother Freddie P, who I love to death, when the rug got swept from under him, the only thing that he can think about is how he got done dirty. Because respectfully, he did. Fuck all that. Respectfully, we did. We all got done dirty. Respectfully, you know, but some people can't let it go, and some people, you know, forgive but don't forget. Yeah. But my opinion, when she told me that she was afraid to go because he was talking about blowing up Kid Cudi car.
Is a chilling revelation into the darker side of Diddy's life, exposing a host of scandals and deeply troubling behaviors. The memoir is not just an account of one woman's experience, but is positioned as a broader critique of the corrupt and morally questionable culture that may exist within the entertainment industry. At the core of these shocking revelations is the claim that Diddy engaged in illicit and illegal activities, including relationships with underage boys. According to the memoir, Porter discovered videos
that's coming out about Diddy. All these guys coming out saying that he violated them.
I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say Diddy is straight. You heard me? I'm not gonna say that. I know what a straight man is, and I wouldn't 100% say Diddy is straight. I don't think nothing wrong with being gay as long as you're proud of being who you are. But I think Diddy has fondled in the closet a lot in his life, for sure.
He said,
Yeah, for sure. That's why I said left field. You ever heard me say on the interview, I said left field.
huh?
He said he did what in the closet? Fondle?
Yeah.
Fondle?
Let me see.
I know he got that New Orleans accent. I know we be around a lot of people with that accent, but I don't know what he just said right there.
But I think Diddy has fondled in the closet a lot in his life.
We don't
for
know
sure.
what he mean by that.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I said left field. You ever heard me say on the interview, I said left field, UFO, definitely X-Files. If that's who you are, you heard me, that's all gravy. As long as you standing firm on who you are. But I do believe that the homie done funneled a lot in his life, for sure. Even from what I've seen. I mean, walking to the studio and I'm just going to say at the end of the day, bro, there is no crime of being a freak, but
But see, just like he just stopped himself just now, it's like it's probably so many people that saw stuff, not just with Diddy, just period in the industry, just saw stuff and just don't be the I'm saying you don't want to be the one because now it's gonna be your face gonna be with the new whatever. Like this what you call them saying now, it's gonna be all over everywhere. So you might not be scared, you just don't want that type of everywhere you go, people gonna ask you about that. People gonna be getting you doing interviews, saying the same stuff over and over again.
Like some people do want that because you get paid for that type of stuff.
Yeah, some people do, but some people
then you get to profit off of it because you could have a book out and you could do this and you.
But see,
if you know something,
it never be
what they know and make money.
It never be the right people though. It always be the people that already look crazy.
Yeah, people.
Or, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It never be the normal people. Be like because they don't want to.
If you gay, it's okay. Let it be known. Like you did. Maybe they wouldn't look at you so crazy because the accusations that they giving you, Diddy, with the dudes that's suing you from all that type of shit. It is only a certain amount of time towards people from different walks of life can keep saying the same thing and it don't be true. You heard me? It got to be some truth to that. You did. So all I'm gonna say is at the end of the day, do I think Diddy gay? I don't know what that means. Do I think Diddy is about? Yes, I do. And that right there is coming from just my experience. To know what a straight man is and to know a man that like to play a lot in life. That like to funnel a lot in life. You dig?
He's saying funnel. We don't know what he mean by. Is he saying fund? No, because he'd be saying
the alleged tapes, according to the book's publisher Chris Todd, were offered for access alongside the manuscript. Todd claims that several individuals in Diddy's inner circle had copies of these tapes and even attempted to sell them to Hollywood producers. This level of alleged complicity suggests a deeply ingrained culture of secrecy and corruption within parts of the entertainment industry.
Funnel. He said funnel.
Funnel.
I don't know what that means.
A lot.
We're gonna have to look at the comments and see what somebody gonna say something. But I do like looking at Chopper. He sounds so mature and older now, like from what I remember from making the band.
Well, that was 10 years ago. He should.
It was only 10?
At least 10 years. I said at least 10 years.
He lived too long to not funnel a lot in life. You dig? He lived too long to not want to do that. And I don't even think he will be gay off being attracted to men, I think it'll be him experimenting so long that he'll get tired of the bad bitches. So when I hear the stories of, you heard me, of the situations, it just kind of makes me say, yeah, sound about right. Because it does sound about right. You can't sit up here and not plague your mind to say, I think Diddy used to funnel with boys too. Do you think Diddy used to funnel with boys? You asking me? Do you think so?
I mean, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like he had his share of men before. I don't know. I mean, hey,
that's all I'm saying. But
for you said that you believe he's bi. So what did you see that makes you believe that?
All right. One time I'm in the studio. Don't judge me either. One time I'm in the studio, and maybe I was tripping because I never really quite been a weed smoker or nothing, But one time I'm smoking weed, brother, and I walk in the studio and just seen uncomfortability to my eyes. How about that? I seen uncomfortability to my eyes. And my eyes are very comfortable with things that I see. And
what you say?
That's how he gonna word it. That's his way of.
I seen uncomfortability to my eyes. And my eyes are very comfortable with things that I see. And I seen uncomfortability with my eyes. And I'm not going to, I'm not laying back there and saying that everything I'm saying is just 100. That's why it was so easy for me to get out of my contract, is because Round knew to let me go. You know what I'm saying? And even right now, I just say uncomfortability to my eyes. You can take that how you want it. You heard me? But uncomfortability to my eyes, what I'm not used to seeing two men do when I look at them. A powerful man at that. I walked in the studio and seen two powerful men doing things that was uncomfortable to my eyes. And that's that. So you can take that how you want it. There you have it. My daddy told me to say that. My daddy said, make sure you let it be known that my pa, free my daddy. He said, you make sure you let it be known if you seen something uncomfortable with your eyes, you dig? That man left you down bad. You got shot. I got fucking shot. I went through a lot. I couldn't even feed my family. Yeah, fucking right, that nigga gay. Uncomfortable with my eyes.
He went straight. Wait a minute. He went straight.
Videotapes of these encounters hidden away in a vault inside Diddy's bedroom. The discovery reportedly left Porter horrified, especially after she allegedly recognized an 18-year-old pop star in one of the tapes. This pop star, according to Porter, went on to become globally famous, which raises a range of disturbing questions. Did this individual consent to be filmed? And how many others might have been involved or aware of these activities? Even more troubling is the fact that Porter allegedly copied some of the tapes to protect herself, fearing that Diddy would retaliate if she tried to leave him. The fact that she felt the need to safeguard evidence of such incidents highlights the power imbalance in their relationship, as well as the fear she likely lived with in the face of his influence. What makes this situation even more alarming is that the existence of these tapes has
You should always advocate for yourself.
Allegedly been corroborated by the book's publisher, Chris Todd. Todd claims that several individuals from Diddy's inner circle had copies of these tapes and in some cases even attempted to sell them to Hollywood producers.
What made you want to come forward?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough.
This suggests a deeply ingrained culture of secrecy and complicity within Diddy's circles and by extension within certain sectors of the entertainment industry. These tapes, if they are real, could be a damning reminder of how
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. It's the Last Supper.
Powerful figures in the industry may be able to suppress or manipulate information to protect their reputation and avoid legal accountability. The sheer scale of alleged corruption and the cover-up tactics described in the memoir raise critical questions about the lack of oversight and accountability.
We wrote home in silence. She didn't ask me what happened.
Within the celebrity world. In addition to these troubling claims, the memoir paints a broader picture of Diddy's personal life and social interactions, many of which raise ethical and moral concerns. According to Porter, Diddy hosted parties that were more than just glamorous gatherings. They were, in her words, just a fancy name for orgies, where anyone in his social circle could participate. Back then, many of the people who could have participated, the memoir describes an environment of excess, where celebrity power and influence seemed.
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out.
Chloe Malas, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
To erase boundaries of what was considered acceptable behavior. Moreover, Porter claims that their relationship was open allowing Diddy to have intimate encounters with other celebrities, including famous rappers and even a married woman. One of the most unsettling episodes described in the book involves Porter allegedly stumbling upon Diddy leaving a bedroom with a chart-topping rapper and the woman's husband. While these claims are deeply salacious, they also highlight a pattern of boundary-pushing behavior.
It is a new hour here on Live Now from Fox, and we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit, and the new allegations are just coming out this evening. Jay-Z is being accused of a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000, according to documents obtained by Fox News Digital tonight. The lawsuit, which was initially filed back in October, was refiled tonight in New York by an anonymous accuser claiming Jay-Z, whose full name is Sean Carter, while Combs and Celebrity B watched. So that other celebrity was not named. Initially, the lawsuit stated Combs raped the minor while Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Carter was named as Celebrity A in the refiled lawsuit. Representatives for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital request for comment. Combs and Carter allegedly, quote, took turns assaulting minor. According to the lawsuit, many others were present at the after party but did nothing to stop the assault, it alleges. The 13-year-old girl was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall by a friend as she wanted to attend the MTV Video Music Awards back in 2000, according to the lawsuit. In an attempt to gain entry to the venue, she began approaching limousine drivers waiting outside the celebrity-filled event. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for Diddy, the lawsuit read. He told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that, quote, she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards, but inviting her to an after party. The 13-year-old, quote, recognized many celebrities upon arrival at the party and was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. However, she was not given a copy. Combs, who would have been 30 years old at the time, then allegedly attempted to force the girl to perform oral sex on him. He stopped after she hit him in the neck, according to the lawsuit here. So now Jay-Z being accused in this now 24 years ago of a 13-year-old alongside Diddy at an after party here. So these are the newest allegations rocking the music world this evening, and we wanted to bring that to your attention all right here on Live Now from Fox. Of course, we will continue to follow this major story as the Diddy saga continues, and now more celebrities getting caught up in it here. These new allegations rocking Hollywood and the music industry as we speak right now.
That suggests a normalization of exploitation and manipulation among those in Diddy's social sphere. This raises troubling questions about the power dynamics at play within these circles. How does fame and influence warp individuals' sense of responsibility and morality? The memoir's revelations about Diddy's behavior, while shocking, are not entirely unprecedented.
Breaking news right now related to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Major new allegations today of assault and exploitation by Combs. For the first time, we are hearing about victims who say they were minors when they were allegedly assaulted by the music star. The youngest allegedly just 9 years old. The allegations were revealed today by attorneys representing more than 100 alleged victims who are preparing to sue. So let's bring in NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas right now. So Chloe, we know there is currently a press conference underway. We do have a live picture of that. Can you just walk us through these new allegations and tell us if we've heard from Combs yet?
So the individual that you see on the screen right now, that is an attorney based out of Houston, Texas, and his name is Tony Busby. He's been a part of some very well-known litigation over the years involving a BP oil spill, even involving the Astroworld Music Festival crisis where some individuals were killed during a stampede. So he has made headlines before, but this is pretty shocking. So he is claiming right now at this press conference that he has had over 3,000 individuals reach out to his law firm in Houston, Texas, that he and his team have been vetting these claims, that now they are representing over 120 accusers, and that over the next 30 days, they will begin to file different civil suits, that this is not a class action lawsuit, that they are going to continue to vet these allegations, but right now they feel strong about these. So he also said today that it's not just Combs that will be named as a defendant, that there will be other high-profile individuals, some household names. He says, quote, many powerful people, there are many dirty secrets. He says that his team has collected pictures, video, and that the allegations include violent sexual, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, dissemination of video recordings, and sexual abuse of minors. So this was something else that they talked about, that there are 25 accusers who were allegedly minors at the time that these allegations took place starting in 1991, span all the way up over 2 decades. He also talks about where these individuals are from. He said that they hail from more than 25 states, New York, California, Florida. We know that Diddy had a residence in Miami, Georgia. We've reached out to Sean Combs' legal team for comment. They have not yet responded. Combs is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn while he is awaiting trial on the New York indictment, where he is charged with racketeering and prostitution charges. Now, I also just want to point out that they also claim that 62% of these individuals are identifying as an African American, and that they are evenly split between female accusers and male accusers and Clay. So this is very interesting. And he said that look, I know that everybody expected me today or wanted me to name other high profile individuals. He says, I'm not going to do that today.
In fact, they reflect a larger pattern of behavior seen among certain celebrities who operate outside the boundaries of conventional societal norms. Diddy's wealth, influence, and celebrity status may have allowed him to shield his personal life from public scrutiny, but the details emerging from Porter's memoir suggest that this privileged position came with severe consequences. Both
legendary rapper Jay-Z is denying an allegation that he and Sean Diddy Combs a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, an anonymous accuser identified only as Jane Doe made the accusation in a civil lawsuit on Sunday. It alleges that the assault happened after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after party back in 2000. In a statement to NBC News, Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, called the accusation idiotic, adding, quote, these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever should commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? Attorneys representing Combs also dismissed the lawsuit, calling it a shameless publicity stunt. Combs is currently behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center after federal prosecutors charged him in September.
NBC News legal analyst Danny Savalos is here to break down some of this for us. Danny, good to have you with us. These are serious allegations. Tell us a little more about what accusations the accuser's making here that happened back in 2000, and just typically how a case like this then would play out in a civil court proceeding.
According to the amended complaint, and when I file amended complaints, it's because new information has come up. Maybe there are new defendants and new claims, and that's sort of what's happening here, but I'll explain the difference. This amended complaint alleges that this 13-year-old plaintiff, when she was 13, wanted to go to the VMA Awards, couldn't get in. A limo driver says, come on in, and I'm paraphrasing, you look like you're Diddy's type or something like that. She gets in, she goes to the party, and at the party, she is assaulted. Originally, she had alleged, obviously, Diddy or Combs. Now, there isn't really a new defendant in Jay-Z. What the complaint alleges is that somebody that they had originally referred to as, say, Celebrity A, now they're naming as Jay-Z. And so they allege that Jay-Z and Combs were involved in the assault of this 13-year-old plaintiff. So Jay-Z was technically already in the complaint. He just wasn't identified.
Walk us through that point that was in Jay-Z's statement there about changing the type of lawsuit here, civil versus criminal.
So Jay-Z essentially is saying, hey, if you're going to bring this case, this sounds like a criminal complaint. I dare you basically to go file a criminal complaint. And what's interesting, too, is that according to the complaint, the plaintiffs explained the reason that they decided to name Jay-Z was allegedly Jay-Z had pushed back on the filing of this complaint. So it's almost like a kind of, hey, if you're going to push us, we're going to name you in this complaint instead of just saying that you're celebrity A. That's a little bit problematic because if he wasn't a party originally, if he was just celebrity A, and now the only difference is because Jay-Z pushed back, it raises a question as to what exactly Jay-Z did as a party, but that will all be worked out in discovery.
And talk about what does happen next then with all this.
Well, when you file a civil complaint in federal court, the next steps are very clearly laid out in procedure, but they're not that exciting. The court will get together, the parties get together, they figure out a discovery plan, and then months out, the parties start exchanging discovery, paperwork, documents, and then months beyond that, they start having depositions. But in the civil complaint context, the opening salvo is the filing of the pleading. And then after that, it's mostly quiet until we get to depositions, which are usually not in the public. And then years from now, in federal court, maybe a year and a half, then you get to trial.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
For those close to him and for those who may have been victimized by his actions. In an ironic twist, these revelations are accompanied by a legal battle that is currently unfolding, one which also involves Diddy's close associates and longtime friends. A woman has come forward with serious allegations of sexual assault, claiming that both Diddy and Jay-Z Carter raped her when she was just 13.
Law enforcement sources are telling ABC News that right now authorities are carrying out searches at properties associated with P. Diddy. This is all part of a federal investigation into human trafficking. They also say that this investigation has been ongoing now for several months. They add, our sources, that an arrest does not appear to be imminent at this time, but what you are looking at right now is live video of one of these searches being conducted. Now, this is a search that is happening at Sean Diddy Combs' Los Angeles home. This is in the Beverly Hills area, so you can see a tremendous amount of law enforcement present there all around that home. So this search just began here. There's also, as we understand, another search being conducted on the other side of the country in Miami, because we are hearing from Homeland Security that there are investigations going on using the assistance of HSI Los Angeles and HSI Miami, along with local law enforcement partners. We do understand that they will provide us with updates as possible, but this goes into multiple allegations against Sean Diddy Combs over the years. There's been several civil suits against him as well, including human trafficking, all of which he has denied as this has been ongoing. But again, clearly an escalation that we are seeing play out live right now in Los Angeles. I want to bring in our ABC News contributor and trial attorney, Brian Buckmeyer, who I know, Brian, you have been following this case for many months, and you bring it up to me all the time. And now I wouldn't call this the culmination. In fact, probably this is just the beginning, right? So what do you make of the fact that they've decided to carry out these two searches simultaneously and on other sides of the country here?
So, Kayla, you're right. I've been talking to this about this for too long. But what does it get you? What does a person need to have the ability to search a home? Probable cause. So what I'm doing is I'm looking backwards. How could a judge grant the ability to search these two homes, and why would you do it simultaneously? Probable cause being the belief, or at least having the quantity of information that a crime either did happen, is happening, or is going to happen. That's how law enforcement must have to prove to a judge or a court why they have the opportunity or the legal ability to search someone's home. Now, why would you do it in conjunction from one property and another at the same time? Law enforcement typically does this because they are worried that information or property or evidence may be hidden away or destroyed while you're searching one property. And so they're looking for something to corroborate the belief that they have that a crime did occur. And as you pointed out earlier, he's facing multiple allegations. So perhaps that is a crime in which they're investigating. Perhaps that is what they're trying to seek more information from. But in order to search a home, you have to have probable cause. The only question is, probable cause of what?
Probable cause. And so, Brian, as you look at this and you watch this, and we'll shout if we see any more movement on these screens, but it is important to note, right, that this is all being run out of the Southern District of New York here. So there is a tremendous amount of coordination happening within law enforcement at the highest levels.
Absolutely. And the reason why I believe it's being coordinated out of the SDNY, or the Southern District of New York, which encompasses, for the most part, Manhattan, is a lot of the civil allegations stem from there, whether it be Cassie or the other 4 allegations or civil lawsuits that stemmed from it afterwards. And so what it appears to be, at least if you're thinking this is connected to the civil lawsuits, are that the SDNY is coordinating with the other agencies in Miami as well as Los Angeles to search the properties of Sean Combs to see if there's any evidence of that. Now, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.